Hey guys, what's going on? This is ggurface, and I'll be talking about a game between oGsZenio playing as the red Zerg player and KSW. KSW. Whenever I see KSW, I think of DSW, which is the Shoes Warehouse. I am not affiliated with them, I'm not advertising, I don't even know what I just said. In any event, oGsZenio is playing as the red Zerg at the 12 o'clock position, and KSW is playing as the blue Terran at the 3 o'clock position. This map is in a series of matches between Korean players on the Korean server. It's called King of the Hill, so whoever wins will stay on, whoever loses will be knocked out for a while. I don't remember if they can come back. I think they can come back, but not in the same day. And if you win 7, 15, and I think 22 matches in a row, you get a special prize or recognition or lots of chicks and that sort of stuff. And this Overlord has spotted the base of KSW, but he's chosen not to leave. A lot of Zerg players will scout and then go back because they don't want to reveal their own position, as if any Terran player sees an Overlord will know that it's from the immediate base in the vicinity. So he has actually chosen to not move it back. Maybe he did forget about it. Spawning pool extractor along with refinery and barracks going up at the moment. So he's really not going to move this Overlord. What I was saying, oh, he just moved, about the Overlord is some people, they know their opponents pretty well, and as long as they see that the base is there, they don't want to reveal their own position because they're worried about certain tactics. And those same players probably don't care so much about proxy rushes because they know their opponent so well and they think that their opponent's not going to do it. So that could be one advantage of hiding your Overlord once you have scouted the opposing player's base. And this SCV is checking out if there's an expansion going down, and it has not gone down just yet. Additional Overlord is being spawned, and we do see a blocked off choke at the Terran's front base. And you see here, the Zerg player is chosen to get metabolic boost, and we do see the extractor is up. But what is different here is that he's taken all 3 drones off of the gas once it has finished. This is a very good way to do it, because this way you don't really need gas for anything, because the Zerg player would like to expand. They want to get as much minerals as possible as soon as possible, and minerals are more valuable than gas early game. So you do want to conserve those drones and have them all mine minerals. And we do see an expansion has gone down for oGsZenio, and this one Zergling is chasing this one SCP while these Zerglings are moving across the map to double check on the progress of the base of KSW. I can't stop thinking about the Shoes Warehouse. We do see a second gas is being completed for KSW, and we do see one Marauder, and this bunch of Zerglings will be able to see that he does have one Marauder. This Zergling still chasing around this SCV. What's been on my mind lately is the patch that's going to be coming up soon. I hope the patch not only brings some balance, but more importantly, I think, but a lot of people I think don't think the same way or don't feel the same way, is that I sure as hell hope they bring in the chat channels, because chatting is very, very inefficient. Ooh, and now the 3 drones are back on gas, I guess for that layer upgrade relatively soon, or he wants to get it. But chat is a very important part of multiplayer because, ooh, something got cancelled there, as it is a crater of some sort. This SCV is coming out. Marauders at the front door. The door has not been closed, and we do see some injections going on for the Zerg player, and we do see a Roach Warren going down. SCV scouting around to see if there's any funny business around the map, and we do see one Overlord getting a full sight of KSW's base. So a chat channel is kind of fun. You can get to talk with multiple people. It's much easier to do so. Then right now you pretty much have to add them to your friend list or play a game with them recently in order to chat with somebody. That's kind of annoying, I find. It's very, very difficult to keep track of your friends, and you can't really communicate that well. And let's see if this Overlord goes down. This Overlord is actually not running for it. He's going to try to get as much scouting information in this direction as he possibly can. Let's see if he's going to be able to see. I think he's going to be able to see the armory. Will he be able to see the... Ooh, that is close. And yes, he does see the armory as well as the command center, so he will know what's coming. That is one very, very good time sacrificial Overlord. We do see one spine crawler going up for oGsZenio, and he's getting a very nice saturation on both of these bases. One of the reasons why people opt to get the extractor outside instead of inside is that if this base goes down, you can always get a full gas here. You can get a 2.5k gas at base even if your front goes down. So that's kind of like a little mini boost. Not much of effect, but it does help a little bit. And this SCV wants to go in and get some scouting information, as scouting is always very important. And we do see an upgrade for the Terran player in the form of the Hellion upgrade, and this nice blue flame should be able to roast some Zerglings. What he has to worry about, what Zenio has to worry about, is covering his bases and making sure he doesn't let the Hellions in, because at the moment, if you take a look at the setup right now, the blue player can actually go around here to the back and get in. He doesn't have to go through these units, and these units are kind of like sitting ducks, I think. But let's see if he will do that. So what I want the Hellions to do is go around the edge and take a couple of shots at the drones, because you can really roast those drones quite nicely if you can get a nice couple of shots on a few of them. And we do see the Hellion coming around, and he sees the spine crawler. He's not going to engage. You can go around the edge. At the same time, the roaches don't want to move off of creep, because the roach creep speed off of creep speed is kind of a little bit slower, and these Hellions aren't doing very much at the moment. A Spire is going up for Zenio, and these Hellions, come on, man, get in there, get in there, get in. You can do it. It's almost as if he heard me. He's gonna possibly get in there. He's getting one Zergling, maybe another Zergling, probably another Zergling soon. And he's not actually going to the back. If he were to get in the back, that would hurt a ton. But he decides to back off. I mean, when you've gotten the upgrade, when you have the units, you might as well, I think, at least a couple of shots. This roach is like gliding along the floor. That is really weird. These Hellions scouring the map for some Zerglings and roasting them to limit the vision of the Zerg player. This queen's coming out to put a creep tumor down. Yes, a creep tumor is going down, and another expansion has gone up for Zenio. He has started, he hasn't finished. Ooh, and he might be able to catch these units out of position if he goes to the back, and no, he's actually going for the expansion. I wish he would listen to me. And he does roast quite a number of Zerglings here as these Hellions are marking, and we do see some Mutilas going into the base of KSW, and then he's getting full sight of exactly what's going on, and these Thors actually caught out of position because they're not in position to fight him off, and these Mulas are trying to run around, and these Thors are not going to be fast enough to chase them. That's why he's not really moving them much, and this is a very nice line of defense for KSW. And here these Mulas are able to pick away those Hellions. Oh, those Hellions. The upgrade and the Hellions. Not very useful this match so far. Maybe he'll use it later for something else. We do see additional Thors being pumped out, and I think Zenio does know that Thor is on the way. Both players just happy to... A scan goes off, and he will catch a glimpse of those drones transferring. It seems that whenever these people scan, whenever good StarCraft players scan, they always seem to catch something important. And whenever I scan, I don't find anything. And here we do see that he's moving out. This Zergling will be able to tell him that these two not very mobile Thors are moving out. And if we take a look at the production tab, we do see that additional Zerglings are being produced at the moment, because if you can get a surround on the Zerglings, and that is going to be very, very good surround on the Thor with the Zerglings. And we do see a creep tumor going down. He's bringing a couple of SCVs in as bait for the fire. And right now these Mulas don't want to engage because they don't want to get within range of the Thor, and the Thor does do splash damage. And he's waiting for those Zerglings to spawn. The Zerglings has spawned. What Zenio needs to do right now is sort of get a nice contain around these units, have the Zerglings work on the Thors, and have the Mulas help as well, because that will help him take down the Thors extra fast. And once the Thors fall, only a handful of Marines will be able to take down the Mulas, and we do take down one Queen. Roaches are coming in from the side. He needs to get us around what he really... Oh, this is really good position. If we take a look at this movement right here, the blue player has 1 glob, 2 glob, 3 glob, and nothing around him. So as the Zerg player, you can get your Zerglings in, surround this one, surround this one, surround this one, and after maybe 5-10 seconds, all you will have is just this infantry mix over here. So we'll see if that's what he does, but that is one good way to do it. He also has roaches over here attacking, keeping the infantry busy, and this is exactly the kind of situation you want as Zerg. And we're going back slightly, and we're going to see the queen go down once again. Let's see what kind of situation that he's going to be in. Zenio is going to come in from, I think, all sides. The roaches are going to engage the infantry. Are they going to come in from the back? They should probably come in from the back. Ooh, actually try to get back a little bit. Those roaches are going down relatively quickly. He really needs to get us around, but he's waiting for additional Zerglings and Mutalisks to spawn right now. He's making a lot of Zerglings right now. And he has ran off all of his drones, which is very, very smart, because you could lose the base. There's only about 300 minerals and 200 minerals. Oh, only 100 mineral loss on the gas mining process. And he's getting a lot of Zerglings. A lot of Zerglings is what you want to deal with this, I think. And once he's within range of the Spine Crawler, he should probably engage with the rest of the unit. And he's coming back from the behind, and he's going to target fire these doors. We see one Thor going down very quickly. A second Thor is going down very quickly as well, and the third Thor is going to go down, and additional Zerglings are spawning. And right now these Marauders are in trouble because they don't have any air support. They have nothing that can hit the air. We see a ton of Mutalisks, and these drones are happy with their cargo. They're going to go back to their gold expansion. It's like, you take down my expansion, I will get the gold expansion. And these Mutalisks, wow, that's a lot of Mutalisks. And he only has turrets. I don't think this is going to go too well. And he's going to go in here and try to take off some Marines. We do see a 4 or 5 Mutalisks go down, and they're going to try to take down this Thor. The Thor goes down. Wow. And he's going to maybe pick off this missile turret, and he does pick off the missile turret. And wow, now he just has free reign. He has nothing. KSW has nothing to defend against this. I think it might be GG relatively soon. Like, starport's going up. Maybe some Marines would have been better. But maybe Marines won't even do at this point. You really need some Thors already in place, or some missile turrets already in place in order to fight this off. And these SCVs just kind of confused and sitting there. And KSW does call GG. Well, I hope you guys enjoy that. And I will be uploading a couple of more of this series if you guys like. Let me know what you guys think. See you next time. This is ggurface. Please subscribe if you like what you see.